MG, that's how we live. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to another episode of 7 p.m. in Philly.
You already know what's goody, what's goody.
Dwuan, you gotta make the sound. You gotta make the sound.
There
it is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Let me not mess up.
We don't get started until Dwuan makes the sound, man. Yo, we back, man. We back, man. We took a little time off, man. Life be lifing, bro. Like, people don't understand.
Yeah.
That
talk about it.
That we're shooting a podcast and doing things like, you know what I mean? Like, because obviously we have our regular 9 to 5s, and like when life be lifing, man, like, you know, things it gets you, man. And you know, either it's me or it's Dwuan or it's both of us, and it's kind of like, you know, things take a little pause. And I think people need to do that. You need to take some time for yourself and not overload yourself. We understand what we're trying to do, what we're trying to chase. So we always come back to it, and we understand, like, hey, this is still here. This is still happening. But remember, y'all, take some time for yourself, recalibrate, re-energize, refocus, and then get back to it, man. Don't just completely cut it off. Just get back to it, and that's what we're doing. Facts. So we are back.
And we love y'all, so you know we're going to stay with it, though.
Oh, for
sure. We might take a little break here and there.
Yeah.
But we love y'all, so you know we're going to stay with
it. Man,
yeah.
Niggas going to take breaks, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, but
So we got a big thing coming up. We got
What we got?
We got this the old head coming up. This the big 4-0 coming.
Yeah, man. I'm turning 40,
Let
man.
them know.
I'm turning 40, bro. After I turn 40, we 35 after that. So
I'm done.
Yo, dog, once I said,
hilarious.
one of my homies was, he was like, yo, bro, moving forward, once we turn 40, we 35.
I love it. And so do you count back up? Like, so 41 is 36?
No, it's just with this 35 until here on out. Until we start looking a little bit like,
okay,
you don't look like you could be 35.
Got you.
I look like I can be 35. So it's still that age where people are like, you're 35.
Black don't crack. They don't know really how old we look.
Right.
They really don't know how old we look. Yeah,
and 35 is that age where people look at you and be like, okay, you look like you could be 34. You could pass for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know.
That's amazing to trick people, though.
Oh, it's good. Because when I'm out, a lot of people are like, yo, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, how old do I look? Because I'm always curious about that.
But you have a very youthful way, though. You have a very youthful demeanor about you. Obviously, you're stern and you're, gentleman-like, but you have a very youthful, playful. You're loud, you're vocal, you're playful, you have jokes, you're dapping everyone up. So you automatically, it would be very easy to see, like, oh, yeah, he young. Yeah. Still young.
Yeah, so it's like when people like find out, like, yo, I'm turning 40, they're like, no way. Let me see your ID. I'm like, yo, bro, relax.
I was shocked.
I'm
when
like,
you first sent me your age, I said, for real?
Yeah, because people will be like, no way, you're turning 40. I'm like, yo, 86, bro. Like, no one remembers like that number. Like, I mean, 1986, bro. Like, once I tell you that, that's proof that I'm turning 40, bro, because no one remembers the actual year. I mean, unless you're just great and cool at math like that, or just, I mean, but other than that, no one does the math that fast and be like, yo, 19 tones home. Right. I mean, so it's like that, man. The young.
So how do you feel?
How do I feel?
Do you feel like, even though like your birthday's not here exactly, by the time this comes out, I'm sure your birthday is. So like, how do you feel knowing that you're approaching like 40?
I feel good. I feel good, man.
You look good.
I mean, thank you, bro. Like, I feel good. The thing is, like, I don't feel like I'm turning 40. I mean, there's days.
Sure.
I have my days and I wake up and one, like, I mean, like, I hurt my neck. And you mean like my neck stiff?
Ice pack.
I got ice pack. Like, what happened? Injury. I just looked left, and I went to go grab the soap, and things like that. That's when you kind of realize, like, damn, like 40, or going up the stairs, or just like certain little things that make you feel like, you know what, I am older.
Yeah.
But overall, like mind, body, soul. Nah, I don't feel. Yeah. And no one really knows what you're supposed to feel like.
That's true.
It's a weird
It's
thing
subjective.
It's a weird question to ask. It's a weird thing to like really like say. Like, I can tell you my experiences that led me here, but like to say how I feel.
Sure.
And I mean, there's personality-wise and emotions that I felt when I was 21 that I don't feel now. And there's maybe things that I feel more of now because now that I'm older, I'm more experienced. So it's always a weird thing and a weird question to answer when people ask you like, yo, what does 40 feel like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my 40 will feel different than your 40.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty tough.
Well, I mean, since we're both like, I'm 31, you about to be 40. We both are like in the big bro bracket now. You know, we're not young boys no more, you know.
We unk.
Yeah, we definitely in the big bro unk status. I'm cool with it. I ain't stressing about it. So we got questions that I think could be really cool and relatable that we can try to kind of build off of that and see.
Absolutely.
And y'all can obviously engage as well. You might be able to relate to some of these questions. Like, yeah, you right. Yo, that left knee kind of killing right now. You know what I mean? You might be able to relate to some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll start it off. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get it going. So first question is, what's something you used to do for fun that now feels like a punishment?
I don't know. Like, I still do the same things that I used to do when I was young. Like, I don't know, like, what did I used to do for fun? Like, maybe so I still go running. I still run, but before I used to just like to run. I used to enjoy it. Like, I'll just sprint just for the hell of it, or do these like exercises and run around the track like I'm Sonic or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But now that I'm older, like running, excuse me,
You be feeling it?
my knees, dog, the knees. I think, that's another thing that comes with old age. Your body starts to break down or whatever. So yeah, my knees start hurting. I'm out of breath.
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what a life alert at. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't lied to that.
I mean, so
You take fish oil?
I used to, but I used to.
Hear me out. Take fish oil.
Yeah.
It lubricates the joints, helps you out.
So they say.
No, it works. I've been taking fish oil for a minute.
All right,
Years.
I'll get back to it.
Years.
Yeah. Because I was doing it when I was like really working out constantly. I'll get back to it.
Yeah, definitely fish oil.
Yeah.
For me, it's simple. Staying out too late. I'm sorry.
Staying out too late.
Which is not him, because he could be out all hours of the night. He cool with it. Me, I will feel it the next morning. It's on my face. I could have clear eyes, and I will have bags under my eyes.
Really?
Oh, yeah, bro. I'll be looking messed up.
No.
I need to replenish. So I'm very serious with my sleep routine, my nightly routine. Yeah, I'm very serious. He said, But you lucky, because that's cool. You can get away with it.
Like, I'll have my times, like I'll stay out late or I'll stay up late. I'm a late sleeper. Like I was just telling Dwuan off camera, it's like I don't go to bed until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know in the morning when I get up, like I'll regret it, I'll hate it, but it's like I deal with like FOMO. I feel like I want to maximize my day and squeeze everything out of my day. So it's one of those things, because
I'm gonna hear about it tomorrow. Right. I'm sound asleep while he's still up. I'm cool, bro. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, because it's like, I'll wake up early in the morning. Like, I'll wake up at like 6 o'clock or sometimes 5:45 because I gotta, get my daughter ready and drop my son off to school and drop my daughter off and then head to work. So I'll get up really early and I'll like regret it, but like I snap out of it real quick.
Are you a coffee dude? Do you need lots of coffee?
No,
really?
I don't drink coffee.
Natural energy?
Yeah, pretty much. Once I'm up, I'm up. I don't do the coffee. I do tea.
Bro, you lucky. It's a blessing.
Yeah, I do tea, but now, like in the mornings now, before I head to work, I'll stop at my smoothie lady and I'll get me a smoothie or something like that.
All right.
But I don't. Yeah, nah. Coffee gives me it gives me the shit, so I don't be fucking with it. I don't do the coffee.
Especially on an empty stomach.
Right.
Tear you
I
up.
like it. It tastes good. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of like
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah. So I'm not the biggest coffee dude. But what else we got?
What checkerboard? What you got next?
How many business days does it take for you to recover from a night out?
It only takes me a day. So the next day. So here's the thing: when I go out, I feel like especially if I drink, like everyone has hangover symptoms, right? Yeah. So for me, mine is dehydration. Bro, I feel like every bit of moisture in my body is sucked out. Like my tongue's dry, my mouth's dry, eye sockets are dry. Like I have to drink mad coconut water, mad water, just to feel replenished by 6 p.m. the next day. So I don't really get headaches. I don't really get nausea and throwing up and all that extra stuff. I just feel dehydrated. Yeah, that's mine. So it only takes me a day. Shit.
For me, bro, it depends how hard I go. If I go hard, this is one of those nights I went hard.
Yeah.
It's about a good 48 hours.
Okay, that's valid.
48
Valid.
hours.
For going hard, yeah.
Yeah, going hard 48 hours, man. And it's like for me, like the next morning I feel like death, bro. And it's like, but I have like my remedies though. I have like things that like I want to eat. Like I'll have like a cheesesteak. Like if you know I went out and the next morning I get up and be like, yo, I need to go get a cheesesteak, just know that I'm hurting.
To sop it up. Yeah, sops it all up.
Saying? I need that. I need my ginger ale. I need my Advil. I need that. I mean, like, and just catch me on the couch. That's it. I'm on the couch, bro.
Do you ever feel like it's worth it? I think we all say that in the midst
it's never worth it.
In the midst of the hangover, you be like, bro, I can't do that again. But then you go out and you do it again.
You say like, yo, I'll never drink again. We've all been there. Everyone always says like, yo, I'll never drink again. I'm never drinking again.
Yes.
And it's like, it depends what the function is. The next day or something like that, you might step out and do it again. And I've never, but recently, like, you know how people say, like, you know, the way you get over a hangover, it just keep on drinking.
Yeah, nah.
Some real alcoholic shit, by the way.
Yeah, real.
I recently did that.
How'd that go for you?
I went to Boston. When I went to Boston the night before, I got tore up. And then I was just kind of like, all right, the next day we went out again to drink. And I was just like, fuck it, let me, people always say that. So I was like, let me try this out. Let me see, like,
test this theory.
Let me test this theory. And it went all right.
Hold on. So you mean something you continue to drink?
Continue to drink.
And did you experience the hangover the next day?
I didn't go as hard as I went the first day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it went, I mean, I didn't feel like...
It smoothed out for you.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I was getting more drunk. I was already drunk, so I was like, oh, whatever.
I've never heard... all right, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so it is a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
You hear people say it all the time.
Yeah, just keep drinking. Just get back on the horse. It's all right.
Bruh.
Yeah. The thing is, though, like, a lot of times, like, when I wake up in the morning from, like, hungover, like, you don't want to smell the alcohol.
Yeah.
That makes you nauseous. That makes you, like, ugh. So, but if I'm not like that, then I think I could possibly keep going.
See, this is why I just stick with gummies, bro. Because you don't feel nothing.
Nah, I can't do that.
Bro, I wake up feeling like a spring chicken, refreshed, hydrated, no dizziness, no.
See, the thing is, like,
what? You would prefer to drink?
Yeah, I prefer to drink. I'm more of an alcohol guy than weed and all that stuff. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I'd rather smoke because I can dictate the intake that I'm.
Sure,
you know what I mean, so
sure.
I know how much I'm. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, but with the gummies, nah, bro,
it's unpredictable. Yeah,
it's unpredictable.
Well, that's why. Yeah, for me, it's just like I take like literally half of a half, and it's just enough to sleep like a baby.
Yeah, I had a real bad experience on gummies, so therefore I will never ever dog. I thought it was demons coming after me, bro. Like it was crazy.
Okay, we'll have to talk about that another time.
Yeah. It was crazy. So therefore I'd stick to alcohol, and then you know what I mean. I'll smoke a joint.
Hit the joint. Okay, I'm cool with that.
I hit the joint.
I ain't mad at that. Yeah,
I'm fine with that,
bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy. All right, next question. Oh, you were funny, y'all. I can't wait to hear that story. So, what is your "I'm definitely leaving early" signal? Definitely, we up out of here.
I don't drink like that. Once I know, like, I'm not staying somewhere. If we're out, like at a function, I'm not gonna be drinking. I'm gonna just be drinking water because it's kind of like. Then once I start drinking, I get relaxed. Okay. Then it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or I'll have like a minimum, like I'll have a drink. Okay. And it's kind of like, then I start looking around, I'm looking for the exits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So if it's not drinking, then what if it's just a night where, you know, you was asked to come out and it's just a buzzkill? It ain't really much going on.
I'm not talkative.
Okay. So when Steve is silent.
Yeah. You can tell. You can tell I don't want to be around.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the cue. That's the like people that know me when I'm quiet and it's like, oh, this nigga never quiet. So when I'm quiet or I'm just not as talkative, you can tell like A, I'm tired, or 2, I just don't want to be here.
Good to know.
Or I don't like you.
Good to know.
Or I just don't like you.
Good to know.
Because I went out the one time and I think I was in Atlanta and this girl was around or whatever, and like I just wasn't talking to anybody, and you know she was talking to my friends. I wasn't paying no mind, and then she goes, "Oh, what's up with your friend? Why is he so quiet? Like he's your quiet friend over there. Like he's so quiet."
Little do you know.
And then like my one homie was like, "Steve, quiet? Oh, Ted, he probably just don't like you."
Yeah, let me go check on my friend.
He just probably doesn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Gotcha,
so that's my thing. What about you?
I'm right there with you. I think it's just on my face. Yeah, same. I just get real quiet. You know, I'm respectful, but yeah, you could just tell I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Quiet. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So, what else we have? Have you ever gone somewhere? So this is a good follow up to this. Have you ever gone somewhere and immediately started planning your exit?
So every event. So I'm very like a self defense kind of person. So if I go out to eat, I believe in facing the door. I like to go to the restroom just to see my, just in case.
I'm like that.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah.
So naturally it is like that. But in this kind of event, like for this question, no, for the most part, I'm very open-minded and optimistic. If I'm invited to an event, I would really hope that it's just a good event that I can enjoy. I've never really been to too many events that I've gone out to where I was like, bro, this is a drag. I got to find my way out. I've never really been through that. And maybe because I just haven't been to too many events, but I feel like I've been through a lot. I've been to a lot of events in my life. I've just never experienced it. I make the best out of it, and yeah, when it's time to go, I'll slowly just maneuver my way to the door.
I like that about you. I'm not like that. Because in my mind, if I already have in my mind I'm not gonna enjoy myself at this,
For real?
I'm already, and it's one of my, I would say, not best traits. Because once I'm just kind of like, I'm checked out, and I don't want to go somewhere. Yeah. It's kind of like I already have in my mind like this is gonna be fucking horrible.
Really?
And like,
all right.
And like the thing is like, now that I'm older, I have a lot of things like once I show up somewhere, and it's like certain things that it's like I have zero tolerance for. Mm-hmm. So my one thing is drunk folks. Like if you're drunk, I don't like being around drunk and belligerent people.
Yeah, people don't know how to act.
I don't, and that's the thing for me, especially as I've gotten older. I don't like it because it's kind of like, yo, bro. How old are you? Handle your liquor. Behave yourself. Like be an adult. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's one of the things. And then two, like if I go to like let's say like a club or a bar or a lounge or something like that, and the music is terrible.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Ooh, bad music.
I'm not at this age that I'm at. I'm not tolerating bad music.
Bad music. In today's day and time, I feel like, bro, because like even if you're a DJ or not, whether you're a DJ or you just got something on your whatever, on your phone or whatever, how can you mess up?
Bro, it's very easy.
How can you? It is easy, but like, you should not be in that position.
Oh, for sure.
If you're going to be that person who controls the aux or whatever, you got to have a great system and rhythm lineup when it comes to these songs. Even if it's different genres of songs, make sure they flow, bro. Yeah.
So
terrible songs.
So what I've come to realize, especially nowadays in this culture right now, is like there's DJs and then there's DJs.
Talk about it.
It's the same thing, like there's bartenders and then there's mixologists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, not everybody's a DJ. Just because you're a DJ and you have that name, you're DJ so-and-so, doesn't mean you're a DJ. Because the part of being a DJ, you have to be able to read the room. You got to understand what the demographic is. You got to understand what people are vibing to, what they're not vibing to. You mean not playing the song too long. You mean not, what's new out, what's happening. Like, you got to be able to do that. Preach. And I feel like a lot of these DJs, they just go with the, you know what? When the bottom of the barrel, I'm gonna go with top 40.
Right? Yeah. What's hot?
Let's do the top 40.
You feel like you listen to the radio station. You had a whole event listening to a radio station.
A real DJ gets in the crate. Yeah. They really get in the crate. They get in their bag. That's why when like you see a DJ, and oh yeah, he's in his bag right now. He's in his bag because he'll hit you with a song that you wasn't even thinking of, or hit you with a mix that you didn't even know that was possible. And then once when you cooking, when people have that faith, they're like, oh
yeah, they cooking when they almost don't even acknowledge the crowd.
Right,
they're so in their world of just mixing, like you said, a mixologist. They're so in that we just there to experience them, and they're just in their own world. So that's a bar.
Right.
That's a
fact.
I mean?
Because I recently went to Boston for one of my homies' parties, and then like the DJ, like he was just playing like just techno and house the whole time, and it's kind of like, yo, bro, read the room. There's a bunch of black people in here, and prior to you showing up, there was vibing, there was vibes, it was great music. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you can't mix some house with some hip hop. The good DJs know it. They'll look around the room. No one's dancing. No one's having a good time. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna mix it up and see what the people start. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah. Oh, all right, we got something. Yeah. Nah, homie just came with his like 4 friends that was with him, and then he catered to them. And I was just like, yo, this is horrible.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, I think we need to start calling DJs out.
Absolutely.
We need to call. We need to start calling. We need to bring back shame. We need to start calling motherfuckers out, bro. Like, yo, you're trash at this.
Yeah.
You are horrible at this, because maybe people take their profession like seriously, because being a DJ is a big thing, bro. Especially if you're DJing at a big spot or a good spot, it's important, bro. So do that. So for me, I do not tolerate that. If the music is ass, I'm out.
I'm with you.
I'm out
right there with you, bro.
That's the first thing I say. I'll look at my girl, I'll look at my homie, I'll be like, yo, this music is ass, so we gotta go. And they already know, like, yeah, I'm good. Because I feel like for me and anyone who enjoys music, enjoys having a good time out, like it all goes hand in hand. Like having a good drink, being around your friends, and the music.
It's people.
It's just,
I feel like being a good DJ, you have to understand the art of people.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. If you're just so focused on the music, you just playing bullshit.
Yeah.
People ain't liking it. So you have to know how to service the people the right way. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So
what we got?
What's your tolerance level now for nonsense compared to in your 20s?
I have zero tolerance.
I'm right there with you, bro.
Zero tolerance.
Life got us. Life fucked us up with all that. We done.
Done. Because I've been through so much shit, man, and it's kind of like, yo, man, I don't have the patience for things. Like, yes, I have the patience for the people that I want to have patience for.
Sure.
That's a given. But at the end of the day, like, if you're not one of those people, I have zero tolerance for you.
Yeah. Like you said with the last question, you said people who are drunk and don't know their liquor and stuff like that. I take that with people who don't understand social awareness.
Yes.
So you are just like, you're classless, you're ghetto, you don't know how to, we're at a gown type of environment and you acting like we out on the block.
Yeah.
Again, you have to know your environment. I'm not saying be fake and phony.
Right.
But know when to put the suit and tie on and know how to act like you got a suit and tie on. When we got hoodies on, then we can act like we got hoodies on. So yeah, I'm right there with you. When I see people who don't know how to act and they start acting real classless and just trashy, I'm going, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's just like, I have a problem with people not being self-aware. Like, I think a lot of people need to be self-aware. And I think a lot of people, I think there needs to be a class for social cues and social, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yo, when you're out here, don't do this. When you're out there, don't do that. Like, I was having a conversation with this young lady yesterday. I went to a party and I was having a conversation with a young lady, and she was asking me, she was like, we was talking about the gym and like, how do you conduct yourself at the gym? I was like, I understand as a man and as women feel vulnerable at the gym, and that's their space to come in and just kind of like chill and just do their thing. They don't want to be talked to. They don't want to be bothered. Come in and do your thing. So for me, I understand that. I'm aware myself to where it's like, yo, she's here working out. I'm not going to try to holler. I'm not going to try to, and there's a time and a place for that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And I feel like a lot of people don't look at it like that. They just think like, yo, there is no time and a place. Everywhere it's I'm going to shoot my shot.
Absolutely. I'm going to shoot my shot.
I'm going to shoot my shot regardless where I'm at. And it's kind of like, yo, bro,
the percentage of people who make half-court shots.
Right. And it's like, you want to have a higher percentage that taking that shot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at the end of the day, do you want to take a shot at the free throw line, or do you want to take a shot at half court?
Right.
What was easier for you that you know what, there's a probability it's better for me to make this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think people need to be self-aware. There's certain places that you just leave people alone. You just don't engage. And it's like, okay, cool. If you build a relationship with someone at the gym, it's cool, it's mutual, fine. But just like at the end of the day, proceed with caution when it comes to certain things like that. Right. So for me, it's just kind of like people need to learn like social cues and understand that. So for me, it's like when people are not self-aware and they don't have like social, I don't know the right word for it, but I have zero tolerance for it. Yo, bro, like, read the room. See what's going on here.
I think the art of body language says a lot too.
For sure.
I have people in my family who were police officers, and they were in certain careers that taught you how to read and analyze body language. Body language takes you way further before even a verbal conversation. So again, in this situation, like you said, old girl could have wanted you to holler at her, or just for example, right? But if you knew how to read her body language, you would know when to approach, when not to approach. If she's in the middle of a set and there's a bar on her neck or a bar she's squatting and she just got the bar up and you see, like, read body language.
Yeah. Don't pull up and be like, hi.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Body language takes you
racking?
Body language takes you so much further before it even has to get like vocal. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
Don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. And even not even only for men, women too.
Wait.
Women be creeping in the gym.
We got to talk about this topic though, because this is all over social media. I'm sure you saw this in New York. This dude, this young boy, was apparently approaching this girl in the middle of New York City, in the city. Yeah. Was confessing how much he wanted her or whatever, and she kindly denied him. This boy picked her up and slammed her on her head and stomped on her head. Please tell me you saw the video.
I did not.
Bro, all content creators have been commenting on, especially the ones from New York that I follow, because I couldn't believe they actually showed it. Like, and then the mom was defending her son. Well, she was embarrassing him and she embarrassed him. No. This boy picked her up, feet clean in the air on her head, and then stomped on her head. The dude who was laughing was recording, obviously, and they were laughing and giggling and joking as they walked away. Her body stayed there.
Nah, that's
out of control, bro. Out of control. These are the kids that we're dealing with, bro.
I'll never understand that. It's like for me,
because you got curves.
Yeah,
because you got curves.
Because I'll never understand. Because as a man, I've been getting curved my whole life. Like it's like it's like one of those badges that you like. I don't know if you ever played.
Badge of honor.
It's like if you ever play NBA 2K, you got to up your skills.
Yes.
I feel like you got to go. When you go through life, you're gonna get rejected. As a man, you get rejected all the time. You shoot your shot, you get rejected, get rejected, get rejected. You build that tolerance. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's like now that I'm this big age. Granted, yeah, I have a girl, but like if someone rejects me, I'm all right. Like, it is what it is. I shot my shot. She said no, she's not into me. Cool, have a good day.
But not even that. How do you know if you feel like, how do you know that you're confident you got a good mouthpiece? You got to first sound stupid.
Facts.
You got to stutter in front of girls.
Facts.
You got to sweat in front of girls. You got to look real stupid at times so you can get to that point where, okay, I got this mouthpiece. I can talk to whoever now. Right. But like you said, it's that building it up.
Right.
But these kids today, man, they can't handle rejection and they just start wilding out.
Because the thing is, it's like, you can't look at it as a selfish thing. Like, she's not into me. Because the first thing is just kind of like when people think about it, oh, this person doesn't want to talk to me because they think I'm ugly. Like, nah, maybe the person's going through something. Maybe they just had a breakup. Maybe they're going through grief. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe they're dealing with self-care issues. Maybe they're dealing with something inside of them, so therefore they're not prepared to even embark on that journey with you. Like, a lot of people don't look at it like that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, stop being selfish when someone be like, yo, hey, I'm good. Cool. Like, hey, yo, that's
what's up, love. I appreciate you.
Love. Have a good night. Yeah. I just want to be honest.
Or she could think you ugly. We may not be you may not be for everybody.
Everybody's not there for everybody.
And I think, like you said, that builds character, so you don't become this narcissist thinking that you can just pull every shorty. No, everyone has specific tastes and interests. You may not be that.
Everybody's not for everybody,
it's
man.
Cool.
Like,
yeah,
for me, it's like, yo, I shoot my shot. You don't like me. Cool. Have a good night. I'm good. Because it's been crazy. Because you know what's so funny? Like, a while back. Like, I was at the gas station. It was a young lady, and she was fucking beautiful. And I was just like, I went to go talk to her. And she was just like, nah, I'm good. And I was like, all right, cool. I just, because for me, I'm very, like, straightforward. Maybe it's the old head with me. And just like, there's no game. It's just, yo, hey.
That is the game. The game is straightforwardness. That is the game.
I think you're very beautiful.
Talk that.
I would love to get to know you. Is a possibility that we can exchange numbers. Boom. That's it.
And girls love it. Ladies love that.
Straightforward.
Confidence.
And then she was just like, oh, no, I'm not interested, or, And I was just like, all right, cool. I appreciate that. Have a good night, love. And she was like, that's it? She was like, that's it? You're not? I'm like, yo, you told me that you good. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to hound you. You mean, like, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So I respect you. I respect you. I respect your space. Like, But
you heard that, right?
And
is that it?
Yeah, she was like, yo, that's it. She was like, damn,
that's the game, baby.
She was like, yo, I've never had a guy just, tell me that's, and just walk away like that. Normally, guys get upset and be like, well, fuck you, Dad. Yeah, bitch, you ugly anyways, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I think that's so corny. So corny.
Well, it shows how immature you are. Right. Which is exactly why you shouldn't be, if you act like that as a grown man, you shouldn't be hollering at nobody.
Nah.
If that, first of all, catcalling is, not saying that that's what you did.
Yeah.
But catcalling in general, I feel like is a thing that's like, hey, yo, ma, what are we doing? Yeah. What are we doing? Go up to her, shake her hand, give her eye contact. You know what I'm saying? It's a different day and time. All that cat calling, leave that back in the day for our old heads who used to do that. But like you said, you approached her gently. You said, what's up? You was ready to walk away. She talking about, what's up?
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Because that's the thing, though. Nowadays, a lot of people are so like, they're so afraid. And people are socially awkward nowadays anyways.
It's a bar.
So, when you just be polite, be a man about it, and keep it pushing after, if it doesn't work your way, I think it makes you look better because it's kind of like, yo, listen, he took the rejection, he's cool with it, and he kept it pushing. That's why nowadays a lot of women, they'll give you a number, but they'll give you a fake number. You know what I mean?
Because they scared of you.
Right.
Like, this dude, let me give him this number.
Right. Or, they'll give you their IG and then block you. Or, you know what I mean? Or, won't answer your DMs or whatever. Like, they'll do that because women are so afraid of the backlash that comes along with being rejected.
I'll show you the video, bro. It is not cool, bro.
Nah, it's
tough.
People.
It's a hard watch.
There is no.
And I hope justice is served for her because that was really terrible to see. That was foul.
There's no excuse. Keep your hands to yourself, bro.
That was foul.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. That's wild. Where we at?
I think how serious do you take your sleep routine now?
Oh, we already discussed that. I don't.
This boy ain't got no sleep routine.
I don't got no sleep routine.
I do.
I sleep when I'm tired, bro.
I got a ritual.
Nah.
I ain't high maintenance, but I got a ritual. I like the set preparation. I like to prepare. Why you looking at that? I like to prepare before we get to that point of sleep. You know.
I have a routine. Like, all right, I'm getting ready for bed. Like, I'll brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I'll put my moisturizer on or whatever. I'll get in like my robe or whatever, my comfy night clothes or whatever.
Now you getting there. Yeah. I put on my red light lamp to like soften the eyes so it get you tired. Yeah. Try to read a little bit to get your eyes tired. Stuff like that.
And this is the old head in me. Like, I need like night comfy clothes. Like, I got like PJs and like soft, like, you know what I mean, and like a robe and all that. Like, I can't sleep in it has to be like a certain like type of cotton to where it's soft on my body for me
certain
to go
material,
to sleep.
yes.
Right. I just can't. I mean, unless I'm sleeping at somebody's crib or something like that, I'll sleep in a white tee. But it can't. I gotta have like certain.
As a kid, did you ever like? I don't know why we did it. This was some like hoodlum stuff. You used to sleep in ball shorts.
Of course.
I was like, what was we doing, dog?
It was like we were always ball shorts was on us 24/7, dog. They would be under our jeans. Like, bro, we were always ready. Like, yo, we would sleep with ball shorts like we was playing ball in our dreams.
That was nasty work though. To be on a hot summer day and have your ball shorts under your jeans, bro, hot, sweaty. That was some nasty work.
Nike shorts or them N1 shorts, like, this shit was terrible, bro.
Nasty work,
They were not comfortable, bro.
So that's how you know we older now, because now we need certain material just to feel good in bed.
I need a certain fabric, bro. Like, you need my bed sheet's got to be a certain thread count, dog. Like, it's
hilarious.
I don't play those type of games, but I don't have an actual like when it comes to like sleep wise, like I could sleep at any time. It doesn't really matter.
Respect.
I mean, so yeah.
Respect.
But what else? What else we got?
So underneath that is what's the most old thing? What's the most old person thing you own that you'll defend with your life?
That I own.
What's an old person thing that you own? Damn, what's an old person thing? What's an old person thing? In the fall, I keep a humidifier on me. I need that. I get.
That's some old.
Humidifier breathing right on my face. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I have an old person.
I swear by
thing.
that. Okay.
Not that I can think of right now. Old person, like
maybe slippers. Like you have like old man slippers.
I mean, I got these. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, I
mean the old man slippers.
Nah, I ain't got one of those.
Old Haitian grandpa slippers.
I ain't got one of those. I ain't got one.
Not yet. You know what you get for your birthday though.
Nah. But I didn't mean, like I said, like I just like being comfy. Now that I'm older, I like being comfy. I like wearing sweats everywhere and shit like that. Like I'll get dressed or whatever, but if I have the option of being comfy, like that's my thing.
Comfort is key right now. Yeah, that's what we want.
That's my thing, man. What else?
Okay. You ready? You want me to say it?
What is it? If you could, is that one?
Yeah. If you could talk to your
21-year-old self, what would you say?
I'll let you go first.
Damn, man, that's tough, man. It's tough. And it kind of makes me feel emotional because when you're 21, you go through so much and you think like when you're at that stage, it's like, oh, I'm 21 and you think you're an adult because you're able to drink. So you don't realize what comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, number one, you're not really an adult. You know what I'm saying? You're still a young man. And when things go wrong, you think it's the end of the world because you haven't experienced enough. So now, like, any little thing just feels like it's over. My life is over and this and that. So if I can go back to talk to my 21-year-old self, I would let him know that everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to be in a good place in your life. Give yourself grace. Understand that things are going to happen that are not in your control. And I wish I can definitely tell my 21-year-old self, like, what's not in your control, let it go. Stop trying to control everything. Because I was such a control freak. I wanted to control everything. I wanted my life to be perfect, and I wanted to be this guy, the man. I wanted to be everything. I wanted
all hands on everything.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to be that. And now that I'm turning 40, all that shit wasn't even important. You know what I'm saying?
Typically isn't.
Wasn't even important. And it's like, you don't realize what's not important until you reach a certain age and be like, yeah, that shit don't matter.
Sure.
Shit don't matter. So yeah.
That's a good answer. I would probably say the same exact thing, but just to give a different context, a different answer, the first thing I would say to my 21-year-old self is I love you. I would definitely say that a lot. I feel like I need to hear that a lot more. And you're a beast. I feel like I would tell myself, like, yo, you're a beast. You're a dog. Because I feel like I grew up in a tribe that didn't really know how to nurture the children of that tribe. So a lot of us would just kind of aimlessly just live life, try to figure things out. So I would definitely tell my younger self, because that's how I feel now. Like you're a sleeping giant. You're a dog. You're a beast. People are starting to see and wake up now. The more you're starting to wake up and see it, you're a dog. So you him. Yeah, respectfully, you're him.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What did you stop caring about as you got older?
What did I stop caring about? So I think because I grew up in church, I was always forced to care what people thought, right? The construct of what people think, and we have to look like the Obamas, we have to look like this perfect Black Christian family, and this and that. Bro, I don't be giving a damn. I was so forced to care what people thought that once I got to a snapping breaking point, I truly don't care what nobody thinks. I don't, bro, because genuinely everyone else feels the same way.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless every healed person feels that way. Unhealed people care about what people think. But when I'm amongst healed people, where I'm at now in life, I'm around healed people, you don't care what people I know you don't really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's for me. I could care less what people think. As long as you are okay with who you are, with your morals, values, and principles, you can go to bed and wake up on those. Cool. Yeah.
So it's one thing that I've recently went through in therapy. I spoke with my therapist about, and we talked about, is that people are going to think whatever you're going to think.
Regardless
of the fact. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships, it's like people are going to think, oh, you forgave that person after they did this. Oh, you still with that person after that. People are going to talk because that's what people do. So at the end of the day, you just have to just be who you are and trust in yourself. And it comes with, again, self-awareness and understanding who you are and the situation and what life is about. So for me, it's just kind of like, now that I'm older, it's just kind of like, I don't care.
Right.
I just don't care. Like, I mean, I care about the things that I need to care about, but majority of things is just kind of like, whatever, who cares?
100%.
I mean, like,
100%.
Like, whatever. Like, I mean, because it's like, this thing that I care about and the people that I care about, they know. I'll address that. But, like, all the nonsense and, like, man, who cares,
And
bro?
I want to preface that because I feel like preface of what you're saying is what you care about already extends energy.
Yes.
Right? To be a father, to be a provider, to be just a natural man, a Black man. That extends a lot of energy for us. Right. So we're already putting out energy that we're supposed to.
For sure.
So I'm not going to give any extra amount of energy to nonsense.
No.
So yeah, that's exactly it.
Because I feel like, especially as a man, like, we give off, like, we spend so much energy on so many things to where it's like, especially now that I'm older, I want to get some of that energy back. Let me get my shit back, bro.
For the time's lost.
Let me get some of my shit back.
For the time's lost.
You thought I cared? I don't care about that no more. Let me get that back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it has to be, because it's kind of like at some point you're gonna become depleted. You're not gonna have any more energy left. So I'm at the stage of my life where it's like I'm collecting my energy back. Like I'm taking ownership of my shit. Like, yo, let me get that energy back, because at the end of the day, a lot of things are non-deserving of your energy. We give too much energy to shit. Like social media. Like I took a break off that shit because I was like, yo, this shit is taking too much of my fucking energy. I don't care about this shit enough. I don't care about y'all picks. I don't care what's going on with fucking Klay Thompson and fucking Meg Thee Stallion. I don't care about it.
Too.
I mean, like, I don't care about none of that shit. Shit doesn't matter to me, bro. Yeah. So you know what? Let me get some of my time back. Instagram later. I mean, like, and I got some of my time back, some of my energy back. And you know what? I reinvested that energy in my kids, reinvested some of that energy in myself, reinvested some of my energy in my relationship, in my relationships with my friends and all of that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's like, yo, I'm at that age where it's like, yo, life is so short. And it's like, I'm turning 40. Like, the average black man, make it to what? 50, 60, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, I understand, like, my time is limited, and regardless of the fact whether I make it to 80, like, I understand this, like, time that we have is limited. So stop giving energy to shit that's not deserving of your energy, bro. And it's okay. You know what? This week, I'm sitting down and this is what I'm writing down. How do I take my energy back from the things that's taking energy away from me? And I don't think we sit down enough with ourselves and realize that there's a lot of shit that we give a lot of energy to. And then when we sit down and we're depleted, we're kind of like, damn, I wonder what took all my energy. Write that shit down and see, like, yo, what's taking your energy? What's causing you to feel so depleted? So that's why for me now,
that's tough.
I'm good. I don't care. I don't care about it because I'm not giving it energy.
Are you aware of energy harvesting?
No, I'm not that deep into it to where it's like, yeah.
So it is a thing. I mean, so for example, like, I'll paint a picture. An old relative, right? They're full of anxiety. Yeah. They ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah. They got a pension. They got all this money in the bank. They got a nice house, but they all full of stress. Why? One of the main things that old people do: sit and watch the news. You are in a house. Most millennials can't afford to buy a home. Will probably never buy a home. Who knows? Whatever. The point is, you get to sit in a house that's been paid off. Right. That you got to pay for, been paid off. You get to sit and relax. People taking care of you. You got money in the bank. Yet you are so full of anxiety. Every time I call you, you're full of anxiety. Why? Right. Because all you do is fill your energy. You're giving your energy. Concerts do that. Concerts do that. It's energy harvesting. So yeah, if you dive deeper into that, you'll realize that there's certain things that literally pull from our energy. Traffic, energy harvesting. Yeah. We all on the road full of rage trying to get to where we're trying to get to it. Imagine everybody on the highway doing that. You're giving so much energy to source or whatever like that, to the negative. So yeah, once you are aware of what you give out, that's how you know you're on the right path, because you understand, oh, I just can't be giving. If you realize as a soul within this physical body how much you give to elements and things around you, bro, I'm telling you, you'll realize, like you said. So yeah, you are right on par, bro. Yeah. You are right on par. Yeah, so that's my thing. It's just like, I care about the things I care about, but other than that, like, I'd start removing certain things. Like, you know what? I'm not giving it energy. I don't care, and let's move forward. Are you a ghoster? When you say ghoster, I know it's on topic, but no. When you say ghoster, like, I mean, there's a definition of where, like, you know, women say, "Oh, I got ghosted," like somebody just ghosted. Yeah. So I like, what do you mean when you say, "Am I a ghoster?" Like, am I like? So not because I feel like to be that kind of ghoster is very immature, right? So I'm not gonna say be that kind of ghoster, but there's some people who are just so adamant on trying to get the confirmation that they spend extra years trying to understand this person. I just don't understand why they keep cheating on me. I just don't understand why they keep hurting me. The action is the answer. So for me, at some point, you just not finna see me no more. So are you the kind of person? Yes. I'm like, it depends, man. Like, I'll tell you here, if you're my boy or whoever, I'll invest. If I'm invested in our friendship and relationship, I'll tell you a few times, yo, this is the situation at hand. I feel like, can we work past this? Once I see that clearly neither one of us can do that, at some point, goodbye.
Oh, for sure. Yes, yeah. Because and that's interesting because as you get older, you realize like, friends and people in your life they start going away because at the end of the day, you may do something for them, they may need you or for something like that. So, one thing about me, I'm very honest, and I'll tell my friends like, hey, how I feel. Like if you hurt me, like I'll be honest, be like, yo, dog, this bothered me, whatever. Let's be real and I'm very like loyal to my friends and I love my friends. If I call you my friend, I got your back and I'm here for you. That's who I am. And before, when I didn't get that back, it would bother me and it would like drain me and it would take away from me. But now that I'm older, I understand that you are who you are. I am who I am. I can't expect you to treat me how I expect you in my mind to treat me because you are who you are. And we have this thing where it's like we want people to treat us how we think in our head. Like you're supposed to treat me like this because I treat you like this.
Like you got a manual or something. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And as the quicker you realize that not everyone's going to treat you how you want to be treated or the way you have it depicted in your mind and your brain, the easier it will be for you. And at the end of the day, it'll alleviate a lot of pain from yourself because you'll realize, like, you know what? This person, yes, I would treat this person this way because this is how I want to be treated. But in their mind, maybe that's how they think. That's how they should treat you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then, you'll have the conversation with them and you'll say, hey, listen, this is how I would want to be treated and this is how I feel and so on and so forth. And a lot of times people don't have those conversations because a lot of times people don't really want to nurture friendships or nurture relationships or anything like that. They just avoid it. And so you know what they do? They go ghost. They go ghost. So there's like the friendship's over. But like, did you even sit down and talk about it? Did you even say how you even really felt? Right. Oh, they're supposed to know.
I hate when I hear people say that. They're supposed to know.
No. I used to be that. I used to be that person. They're supposed to know because at the end of the day, we had in our mind how we want to be treated. Sure. And we expect people to understand how we want to treat. I mean, how do you want them to treat us?
That's a good observation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, I used to be like that. But now, I vocalize like, hey, this is how I want to be treated. And I need to be better at that because sometimes I go into like, you know what, I don't care. I mean, I ain't sweating it. I don't care. But sometimes it's kind of like, but then when you do that, then it's kind of like now it starts snowballing. So for me, now that I'm at this age, it's kind of like, nah, I'll tell you how I feel. I ain't ghosting nobody. Like if you my homie and I fucks with you like that, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you know. Right. Like, yo, bro, I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that. Good. And if I fuck with you, we get past it. Because a real friendship, and this is what I say. And I'll leave off at that. Real friendships, you get into an argument with your friends. You don't see eye to eye at something. Like at some point in time, the friendship is going to be tested. It may not be tested in a big way. It may not be tested in a little, but it'll be tested in some way, in some fashion. And it's like you realize, you know what? We've got past this situation because we actually really give a fuck about each other.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the case with any relationship.
That's a bar.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Great answer.
So what else? Where we at? How do you define success? How has your definition of success changed now that you're older?
So I think when I was a kid, my mindset and vision of success was very materialistic in the sense of I wanted what I really didn't get to experience or see, which was like the white picket fence, the nice house, the kids being able to go to all these different sports. You can afford these kind of things for them. Just that, right? Being able to be financially free like that. Yeah. I still have that context, but it's just different now. Yeah. But all around, just my level of success for me is freedom. Freedom and financial freedom. And through financial literacy. Because that's really the only way you could really be. And let's just be honest, you'll never be fully free. Yeah. You'll never be fully free. But there are levels to this. And I feel like the more illiterate, the more poor, the more impoverished you choose to be in, you only got but space. Yeah. The more enlightenment, the more growth, the more challenge and stuff like that, you can kind of have more ebb and flow within that. So yeah, I would just say more freedom, financial freedom, all that good stuff. What about you?
Success, man. That's because everyone has their own.
It's subjective, yeah.
Subjective. It's subjective. But for me, now that I'm turning 40, success is the little things for me, man. Like, you know, yeah, you want to be successful. You want to be this big person. You want to be like, you know, you want people to look up to you and be like, oh, yeah, this man, he's this, is that, is this, is that. But as you get older, you start to realize, like, yeah, all those accolades and all that shit, like, if you don't have, like, the things that really matter, none of those shits mean anything. You know what I'm saying? So for success for me is like, you know, taking care of my kids, you know, being a good dad, being a good friend, being a good son, and having those people look at me and be like, damn, like, I appreciate you. Yeah. Like, yo, I know your worth. Like, being worth it to not only yourself, but to other people. You know what I'm saying? And the people that you care about, they look at you and they see the value in you. And like, because I feel like a lot of times people don't see the value in each other. Oh. So therefore they don't, you know, they constantly chasing that. And, you know, they want other people, outsiders, to see the value in them. And that's how they categorize success. Like, oh, I'm successful because everybody on social media loves me. But do the people that
but your kids hate you?
Yeah, your kids hate you. But do the people that you want
in the room,
right? Do the people that you love you back? You know what I mean? Like, is that because those are the people that actually matter? Because once the camera turns off, that's what it's about. So for me, I think that's what really like that's what I'm trying to achieve. Is like, okay, cool. I want to have this part of it as, you know what I mean? And because at the end of the day, all right, cool. This is like a moment. Like, this success out here, this is a moment. And once that's gone, I got to go back to this. I got to go back to my tribe. And like, did I succeed with them?
Sure.
Did I do what's necessary for them to look at me and be like, yo, you know what? You not only succeeded out here, but you succeeded in my eyes. You've won me.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That, like you said, that's the best success.
And that's the best success, because we see all these people. Look at these people kill themselves all day, every day. And they're so successful. Yeah. They have so much money. They have so many accolades. They're so revered by everyone. But they weren't revered by the people that mattered.
Sure.
The people that mattered to them didn't look at them successful. So for me, it's just like, I understand, like, yes, you want to get this bread. You want to get this because it'll give you the time and the opportunity for you to pour into the people that you love and have that time, because time is what's really valuable. Time is what really matters to people. So at the end of the day, like, yes, I get that. But a lot of times, like, you'll get that and it's like, man, fuck y'all. All the other people that help you get there, help you get that success, you just overlook them. You don't even look at them because you're so fixated on what's here, what was given to you, and you forget about everything else. And then once that's gone, now that's gone, now you come running back. Now you ain't got nobody to run back to.
Now you left with nothing.
Now that's that's how these things happen. That's how people start expiring, or they start going to drugs and alcohol and all the things to cope with the fact that, like, they have nothing there. And all this shit that they thought was there really meant something. Sure. It really means nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like, when you talk to these successful people, they'll look at you and they'll be like, damn, you got a family. You got people that fucked with you. You got friends. You got people that show up for you. You got all that. Yeah, I got this. But don't nobody show up for me. Don't nobody care for me. Everybody wants $1 from me. Everybody wants to take from me. Nobody, like, really loves me. So for me, like, that's what success is. It's kind of like you give that love and you get that love back.
Sure.
So yeah.
Great success, bro.
Yeah. That's success, bro.
That's for us. Yeah. That's what we about to achieve, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Most definitely.
For sure. What do you value more in friendships now versus your younger years? And I think I think this would be the last one.
Okay.
Last question.
What do I value more in friendships now? I would just say authenticity, honesty. Yeah. Like you said, just like that close knit of seeing the true goodness and greatness in that friend.
Yeah.
Rather than, oh, we're just a clique, or oh, we're just a pack, and oh, we just look like we're cool or whatever. Yeah, I would just say authenticity and honesty, true genuine connection. And when you're young, you generally, to be fair, you don't really know how to make genuine connections as a kid when you're young.
Yeah.
Because it's all about just like, do I look cool? Do we look cool? Or they're a nerd. Usually the nerd could be the good person, but we'd rather be with the jocks, you know? We'd rather be with the cool kids, and they're so superficial, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think just having that cool connection and authenticity with people, with humans. When you can see the true humanity in a person that you could say is a friend, you got a good person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For me, now that I'm older, man, it's like you start to realize as you get older who's really your friends. And I feel like we use that word too loosely.
Very much.
We just, oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. Where it's like, and I've spoken about this on the pod before, like they're your acquaintance. Like we still need to, like, yo, they're our acquaintance. Like, and like, you know, I would think that, yo, this is my friend, this is my dog because we go out drinking.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't even like him when he's drunk.
Right.
You got to tell him to chill out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's my homie, but we only hang out when we drunk. Right. We don't even know each other like that. Right. I don't know your mama. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, now that I'm older and I've gone through so many things, and I've gone through something in my life to where it's like, now I can test my friends. Not test them, but you get to realize who's really there for you. And now that I'm older and I am blessed, and I will look at the camera and say, I am blessed. I have great friends.
That's beautiful.
I have a core of friends that I can call each and every one of them and say, yo, I am fucked up. I need help, XYZ, and they will show up. I am blessed by that. And one of the things I will always say is that people don't really realize how important friendships are, and having good friends in your life, because that can take you from being this person in life or being this person in life, or even being this person in life. Because it's like, you got to understand, like, there's certain people that had bad friends, terrible friends, and they wanted to follow that. And so therefore they became a terrible person.
Sure.
I've had great friends, and we've always pushed each other, and it made me want more. And that's why I think I am who I am today, and that's why I'm where I am today. It's because of my friends. So I thank God for my friends, bro, because I would not be where I'm at. To where it's like, when I was 21, I just thought everybody was a friend. I just thought, like, you know what I mean? Like, most littlest thing they can do, oh, yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. It's never been tested. It's never been, nourished. It's never, nothing. I would just throw it out there, like, just whatever. Now I'm more calculated now. Who's my friend? Because I don't just call anybody a friend. Oh, I know him. Oh, yeah, he's cool, whatever. But, like, friends, if you're my friend, I consider you damn like my family. Yeah,
friends know where you live.
Friends know where you live.
Friends are allowed to the crib. Yep. Friends are allowed to meet your family.
Yes,
because they become family.
Yes,
that's exactly it.
So I'm very big on that, and I just don't use that shit loosely. And I think people need to stop using that friend shit loosely, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are not your friends. Yeah. Especially your fucking coworkers. Your coworkers not your friends. Remember that, y'all.
You'll experience a lot of heartache and heartbreak due to people who you thought were your friends.
For sure.
Simple.
For sure. So you need to be calculated on who you decide to let your friends, because it's going to come to a time where it's like that friendship is tested, and you be like, damn, I thought that was my friend.
Yeah, and that's hard. That's hard, because that's when you finally realize that you've invested more than they have.
For sure.
That's the realizing moment. It's like, wow, I've invested more. So as long as we've known each other past 6, 7, 8 years, I've clearly this is a one-sided relationship. Yeah. I've invested more into you than you have ever poured into me.
For sure.
That's a hard betrayal that you have to now detach yourself from.
For sure.
Yeah, but that can also feel like a breakup. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Detach it from some friendships. They can feel just as painful as a breakup. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Shit hurt.
And it's like, and I had a conversation with my girl about it, and I was like, she had got into a thing with one of her friends or whatever, and I was just like, yo, have y'all ever, like, got into it? Like, have the relationship ever been tested? And she was like, no, not really. Because they was both so afraid of conflict, of talking to each other. And as soon as a conflict, like, arised, they weren't friends anymore. And I was just like, yo, like, how are you not friends anymore? Because y'all never had, well, were y'all really friends in the beginning?
Right. Or like you said in the beginning, it's okay to have a confrontation, but can you work through it?
Right.
If you can't work through it, then is that your friend?
For sure.
But if you, again, as humans, you're going to have altercations. You're going to have, not altercations, but you're going to have head bumps. And
Of course.
if your friend becomes your brother, you fight with your brother.
Of course.
If you fight with your sis, if your girlfriend becomes your sis, you're going to fight with your sis. You're going to bump heads. You're going to mouth off to each other. Yeah. Can we get past that?
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. If you guys can't get past it, then you can say, hey, were we ever friends?
Right.
But if y'all can get past, like, man, me and Steve slapbox many times.
Right.
Cool. Then I know that's my dog for life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what
to be honest, like, yo, this person gets on my nerves, but I love him. I mean, like,
right.
And
I'm sick of his shit.
We'll figure it out. But
that's how you know that's a friend, when you be like, yo, my boy Kyle, that's my nigga, but I'm sick of his shit.
Right.
He don't never put his shoes up. I'm tripping over da-da-da. He lead us da-da-da. Like, that's how you know that's your boy.
But see, the thing is, though, I'll be honest with you, and I'm not trying to make it a sexist thing, but I feel, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like when it comes to women, women are so quick to not be friends anymore than men are. Because I feel like when women, when they argue and they say things, they go for the jugular.
Yeah.
They say very hurtful shit to each other.
Yes.
A lot of times. Like, well, that's why your man.
Yes.
This
I think men are more calculated, because I think men know how far it can go.
Correct.
If I say the wrong thing, you my boy, but you might punch me in the mouth, depending if I take it.
Right.
Whether I'm drunk or sober,
Right.
if I say the wrong thing,
Right.
you'll punch me in my mouth, and I might be like,
Right.
that. I shouldn't have said that. You're right, bro.
Right.
My fault, cuz.
Facts.
So I think we tend to read each other. Again, we're all very a part of the animal kingdom. So men know how to analyze one another with space and distance and not taking it too far. I feel like with women, they can sometimes just nip right off and be like, babe, you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, because
you hit below the belt. You shouldn't have to take that there.
Because it gets emotional. Because, I'm sure you argued with your girl and your girl said something to you and be like, word.
Yeah, like, we doing this?
Word, you gonna say that?
Right.
Word.
I just said you could have done your hair better.
Right, word. That's how you feel? Word. Oh, all right, bet.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, that's the thing when it comes to friendships. It's kind of like, just, you gotta be careful when you say certain shit, because at the end of the day, just the same way you want to say certain shit to your man, don't say certain shit to your friend, because it may not be no coming back from that.
Yeah. Have you? And this is the last question, because it's just a light question. But, like, have you ever got to altercation with your friends where you got physical?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Same. One of like my brothers. He was here like 2 weeks ago. One of my brothers. Like we
had to piece him up.
We
had to piece him up real quick.
We threw bows.
Yeah.
We threw bows, and then the next day we hugged it out. I love you.
I'm right there with it, and
You know
that
what
makes
I'm
some of
saying?
the greatest friendships.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
you know that you probably be like, yo, we fought, or I was about to fight, homie. That's my dog, bro.
Yeah, we've threw bows, and you know what I mean. Like and we still locked into this day.
Love that shit, bro.
But that's what it's all about. Like, you get to, but that's just what it is. Especially as men, like, we can scrap, and it's kind of like, yo, bro, what were you scrapping about?
Right. Or we can just move past it now.
Yeah.
We both know what we were scrapping
All
about.
right, we know what we were scrapping about. I didn't like that. You didn't like that. Whatever we scrapped, we got
good.
it out. All right, we good.
We going to the bar? What's up? We going to get some drinks?
Yeah, we're going to get some drinks.
Let's go.
Where, I don't know if women could do that.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
I've never seen
Once
it.
women put their hands on each other, it's a wrap. It's over.
It's done.
It's over. It's cooked.
Yeah,
That's
I talked
it.
to my girl about that too. I was like, have you ever
Fuck
gotten to
that bitch.
Yeah, I
Fuck
talked to my girl, like, have you ever had an altercation with your girl where it led to, like, physical? And she was like, no, because I wouldn't want it to get to that point. Neither have we, but I guess just because we're guys, it's like, all right, well, nigga, taking the shirt off, we're going to have to do this.
Yeah, we're going to have to knuckle
quick.
up.
Yeah, run it up real quick, and then just call it a day.
Yeah. But nah.
We funny, bro. Guys are funny, bro.
Nah, because with chicks, only maybe a sibling. Like, they'll fight with their sibling or whatever.
Yes.
And then that's it.
Yes.
But, like, I'm
like
talking
their girlfriend?
Yeah.
They homegirl?
Yeah. Nah, that ain't happening.
We both said nah.
It's over. It's cooked. That's it. Fuck that bitch.
12 years down the drain.
Right. I ain't never talking to her ever again.
Like, babe, you know that's your sister. You know her since kindergarten.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
I don't care. She disrespectful. She ain't never coming back over here.
She just said she ain't like your skirt, babe. That's it. Like, come on.
She said your track looked crazy. She said you didn't get it from the Africans.
You got your hair by the Caucasians.
Right,
what?
right,
What are we doing?
right.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah,
It's been
man.
real, bro.
Nah, this was good, man. This is
We
a good
gotta get paid for
episode.
this.
Yo, man,
We gotta get
listen,
paid for this
man.
soon, y'all. What's up with y'all? We love
Yeah,
y'all.
man. We love y'all, man. Stop subscribing, man. I mean, start showing some more love, bro. I mean,
Comment,
we out
please.
here.
Listen,
Comment.
we talk back, man. Please talk to us.
Yeah,
Talk
man.
Back,
I mean, watch the episodes, man. This is some good shit, man. We be talking some good shit, man.
We trying to start touring so we can start really coming out there to see y'all.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Man.
But yeah, with that being said, thank you for tuning in to another episode of 7 p.m. I'm Steve. That's Ron, and we out here.
Love.
Love.
She.